Okay, man. If a girl likes you, you know what I'm saying?
We're recording now.
Alright.
Hello and welcome to the OddCast podcast, episode 2. Here we are.
Yes, sir.
We're not live this time. We're pre-recording just because we live some busy lives.
Right.
And
I've been busy lately.
it's hard to get us all into one room together, you know? That's a special time, and usually when we are, we like to just chair us and talk without the mics on, you know? Very candid.
Hey, I would say this though. If we had mics on all the time that we talk, we will have some great podcasts.
Great podcasts.
We've had great conversations, but they're just the mic was nowhere near, and we just wasted them. So.
And thankfully for those people involved, they are wasted. So only 4 of us coming at you tonight. Missing our boy Garen. So
yeah, he's busy tonight. I don't know what's going on, but I know he's busy, and he is having fun. We know that much.
He's busy with good things, man.
Yeah.
Busy with his girlfriend, man. Which actually, speaking of girlfriends, that might actually factor into what we talk about tonight. Interesting.
Why did you stutter there? What's going on?
I'm a stutterer. It runs in my family. All right, let's just. Hey, can we?
Wait. This is a roast session now. Let's get it.
Hey, come on.
Will, you go first. Roast Chad.
No, I'm gonna go first and roast you.
Go
Spoiler looking at
Hey.
All right.
Hey, Alex wants to talk. How was your day, Alex?
What's up? It was good. I helped my uncle out for 4 hours. Got an easy $50.
Okay. Who was with you?
My partner in crime. He did such an awful job.
Who was your partner in crime?
To other people.
Hey, man, listen. Everything I do it 100%. That's all I know.
Yeah, you're welcome for that 50, by the way.
They're welcome for these muscles. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm fine. Yeah, so we got Chad in the house. We got Alex in the house. Alex Euler, Alex Brown.
Hey, chill.
Hey, you did not hear that. All right.
I'm going to have to bleep that.
Yeah,
I'll bleep it.
I'll bleep it. We're going to have to beat that one, brother. All right, we got, let's see here. We got Thomas Cooper.
Hey, that's a bleep.
That's a bleep.
We have Chad Ray. We're gonna beat that one.
Oh, you mean Ray?
Yeah,
Chad Ray.
Chad Ray.
Okay.
Oh, he said Ray?
Yeah.
I heard Ray and I was like, Justin?
I mean, he is great.
No, we didn't have to bleep that one. Shout out to my good friend Megan Ray. I mean, she knows. I mean, that was just a joke you were making. That's not serious.
No, it's not the joke I was making, but okay. I mean, we could go with that.
Yeah.
And we have the one and only Holy Will. Y'all good?
Dang.
William Thompson.
Where are you getting that from? He just had to come up with a name, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Alright, so
it's all here.
What's up?
It's all here.
We're all here.
Yeah, we're all here, man.
Everything's on the table tonight.
Yes, sir. 4 deep. So we were just thinking, right? Well, I mean, I was just thinking. This week. Well, not even this week. Just this semester. You know, we've had a lot of close friends, right? Get in relationships and hopping on relationships and jumping on relationships.
Which is good for them, man. College is the time to do that.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. You know, college is the time to experiment. Right, Alex?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're just playing the field, you know? So
right.
What's wrong with that?
Experiment. Alex
is the best word.
I know, I wouldn't use experiment.
We know Alex is the most experienced, you know, when it comes to
Experiment.
You already know. I got my beaker tubes and my night coat on.
Beaker
you know.
tubes? Right. So we had a lot of close friends get in relationships, which is good for them. But we all know relationships go both ways. You know what I mean? They can be good, or if you hop into them too fast, they can be toxic as well. You know what I'm saying? So wait, what did you just say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Did you say something? Tell me.
No, I didn't.
You gonna say it with your chest?
No, I'm good.
Oh.
We'll bleep it.
Yeah. So.
This whole podcast we'll bleep it.
We'll bleep the
Just
whole
bleep the whole
podcast.
podcast.
I mean, we'll bleep every part that you talk.
Wow.
Do that?
Roasted.
Do that?
Yeah, we'll bleep this.
Okay. Yeah. So, what's y'all's general take on relationships? Just in general, you know what I mean? What do you think of them? Are they good? Are they bad? Can they be both?
And we're strictly talking. Are we talking like romantic relationships?
Right,
No,
right.
let's just start off as just everything.
Okay.
So let's just start off friendship wise. You know what I mean? Because we have a lot of friends, and we all know not all friends are friends. There's friends, and there's acquaintances.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be able to differentiate that. You know what I mean? They gotta be a clear cut line. You know what I'm saying? Hey Thomas, you ain't gotta whisper, brother. It's a podcast. Let them know.
No, it's nothing.
Oh, okay. You don't have to.
Yeah.
No, say it with your chest.
No, I think I'm good.
I couldn't read your lips. Sorry, dude.
No, you're good.
He was mouthing something to me. People who are listening to this, obviously there's no video. He was trying to mouth something to me.
And by people who are listening to this, we mean Allison. We see you out there.
Oh, chill. Hey, we can't be calling out our fans already. Like,
nah, she's a great fan.
She is.
Allison.
Not gonna lie.
She's one of our most loyal fans.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Come on now, shout out to Kinsey too. You know, she's a loyal fan as well.
Yeah. Chicken
loyal,
strips is coming.
SD loyal, come on now, we can't forget you, baby.
The original, man.
The original.
Ooh,
He was there. He was there when it happened.
He was there when it
he was
happened.
there for everything.
Hey,
Yeah.
what did he say? Was it did he what on fight? Was it on
Did he
fight?
smash?
Seriously though, so what's y'all's general take on? Let's start with friendship. So there's acquaintances, there's friends, and what's y'all's line? Where do you draw the line on that? You know what I mean? What's considered a friend, and what's considered an acquaintance?
Acquaintance?
Acquaintance, my bad.
Acquaintance.
Hey, come on now.
now.
You know, Spanish is my first language. It's my mother tongue, you know what I mean? So, excuse my Spanish.
Excuse me.
Yeah, con permiso y... Sí. Alright, so Chad. Chad, what's your definition of both? What do you consider a friend? What do you consider, Alex, say it?
Acquaintance?
Right.
Man, friends are people I talk to. Acquaintances I don't.
It's that simple?
It is. I mean, I think it is that simple. Friends are people who I like to talk to. Acquaintances are people who I would rather not or don't like to talk to. That's it, man.
That's it? So that's your line right there?
I don't know, yeah.
I guess in my definition, a friend would be someone who I would talk to on like a regular basis, and like an acquaintance, like not on a regular basis, like once every couple weeks, months, years, just whatever.
The reason why I didn't go with basis.
I was going to end your life, boy, but go ahead.
It's good, then I'll cut in.
Hey, but ending life, I mean, just crack a joke.
Yeah.
You know, authorities.
Yeah, obviously we all are conservative here.
Right.
So.
We're alright.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't go with basis is because sometimes there's people that I don't really necessarily keep in touch with regularly, but whenever we do hit up, it's like boom, it's we haven't missed a step.
Yeah.
True.
But I mean, at one point, they used to be what he's talking about.
That's true.
You're right.
It's just that
You're right, and I did oversimplify it. It's not that simple as just like who you like to talk to.
Right.
I agree. But
Thomas, what do you think?
I think a friend is someone you can depend on, and like that, it doesn't have to be on a daily basis. You can, like, whenever you're in trouble or something, you can always hit them up and they'll answer and they'll get you back. Acquaintances are like those people that you know and then you like bump into and you say hi for a little while and then you go your separate ways until you bump into them again 6 months later.
Oh, okay.
6 months, man. Who are you acquaintances?
It doesn't have to be.
I don't know. I talk to some people that I consider acquaintances. I talk to fairly often, and I would not consider friends. But
So okay, but so by you saying that, you mean that a friend, if we really break it down, right? So
Yeah.
a friend, there's low key a sense of expectance, I guess. Like you expect, like, if I'm in trouble, I kind of expect you to help me. I kind of expect you to do, like a favor for me. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's an acquaintance, if you're in trouble, you don't expect them to help you out.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But if they do, that's great.
Yeah, it's like you said, Chad. Like you could be talking to that acquaintance, but you wouldn't like hit him up whenever you're like,
Yeah.
you need something or something.
exactly.
You would not expect them to do anything. You
And
know
yeah,
what I mean?
obviously 6 months is a stretch, but I was just saying that like.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, my definition is pretty close to what Thomas just said. He pretty much summed it up. This is the only thing you're gonna sum up, by the way. Just so you know.
I could sum up your whole life right now.
You can sum up my whole life.
Yeah.
Whoa, this isn't
Sum it up,
a
then.
roasting session.
Nah, I don't want to end it
Sum it
too.
up.
To sum it up, I'd also have to end it. So.
But that's cracking a joke, so.
Or by end it, you mean crack a joke,
Yeah,
right?
I mean crack
For
a
the
joke.
authorities out
Just,
there.
yeah.
Okay. He has a concealed license too, so.
Hey, yeah, shout out. Just got my LTC, man. Very happy, very happy. I recommend everybody listening go and do it.
I don't think we are, but that's fine.
Well, I mean, y'all never listen to me, so.
True.
Yeah, so yeah, my definition is same as yours.
You were about to sum it all up, yeah. Thomas summed it all up.
Yeah, he pretty much summed it all up.
Yeah.
But also, so now let's switch gears. So what are the things that you would expect a friend to do, I guess, for you? Or things that you would expect of a friend to act? Like, how would you expect a friend to act and an acquaintance to act? Like, what are the things that if a friend does not do, you'll be like, then you're kind of not my friend, you know what I'm saying? Or if they do certain things, if an acquaintance does certain things, you're like, should I move them up? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a, you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
So what are y'all's, what are the things that a friend, you expect a friend to do, and if they do not do, then you're like, okay, I need to rethink this. You know what I mean? That's kind of.
That's
I'm a pretty deep person, so I can give you all a minute.
I mean, really? Y'all are stumped?
No, I'm about to end your life, Chad.
What's up with
Well,
this
my-
ending?
Yeah.
my-
Can you
end your life.
clarify for the viewers?
I mean, joking, like
Okay.
cracking a joke, so.
We throw that term way too much.
Yeah.
Okay, now say it, Alex. What's your
But a friend is someone who doesn't back out at the very last minute,
I agree.
Chad.
No, I agree.
These are some fighting words.
No, I totally agree. And so the time that you're referencing, I mean, you're calling me out on the podcast, but the time that you're referencing, I didn't call you out last minute. So.
Less than 24 hours, that's kind of last minute.
And I got your replacement. So, I mean.
Dang.
Who was the replacement?
The true friend.
The one I can rely on.
Hey.
Yeah. So
If
that's it for you.
what I expect from my friends is I expect them to invite me, man.
To invite you.
I mean, kind of simple. This is just like one of the staples of it. But I mean, if we're friends and you're not hitting me up, I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, okay. I mean, I don't know. I hit you up. You never hit me up.
Then we're not
So,
friends.
yeah. I don't
Do you
know.
get kind of like butthurt if you don't get invited to places?
No. I mean, I try not to. I guess I would be lying if I never got upset about not being invited to a place. But
So,
I don't get butthurt on the reg.
So let's throw this scenario out. So
Okay, I mean,
so 5 of your closest friends are hanging out at someone's house,
okay.
and you see like a Snapchat video of that,
Uh-huh.
but they don't hit you up. Would you be upset because you weren't invited, or would you just like, oh, they didn't invite me, go on to another day.
Who are my 5 of my closest friends?
Yeah.
Who? Garen. Okay, so let's make this scenario better.
Like, who
you,
are
Thomas,
You
Will,
gotta call
Garen,
names.
and who else? Like,
Okay, 4 then.
okay,
Let's say it's just us 3 and Garen, and we're hanging out.
yeah.
And we don't invite you.
No, I'm getting that. I'm getting that invite every time from y'all. There's no way I'm not getting an invite from y'all.
No, but
One of y'all is
Hey,
hitting me
You
up.
know what's crazy though? I gotta throw this in there. He just said that he'll get that invite every time.
Mhm.
But you know what's crazy though? You will not get that invite from him.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
Hey, for the viewers out there,
God.
hey, hold on now. Let's hear
Y'all are calling me out hardcore right now. I want y'all to understand this. I mean, which is good. I mean, I can talk
Are
too,
you triggered?
but
Somebody's triggered.
I just want y'all to know, y'all, it's all on me right now. So go ahead.
I mean, we're just, this is, first off, for all the
How
viewers-
many times have I hit y'all up?
Hold on, first off, for the viewers, we keep it real over here. You know what I mean? That everybody knows everything is on the table, and we just keep it real, whether you get triggered or not. So, I mean, we don't have to name all the instances. We probably won't even finish all the instances. You know what I mean? But we love you though. But go ahead, you were saying.
Is it love? Is it love if you never show the love though?
Hey, I show mad love. Let's get that straight first. You know what I mean? But so you would expect friends to invite you. What else?
I would just expect them to have my back. If somebody's roasting me, I expect a friend to have my back. I don't expect them to roast me
No, it's the
hard.
exact opposite. Whenever you know they're
No, it's the
friends.
exact opposite with y'all. Cause
No.
whenever I'm getting roasted, I can count on any of y'all to jump in and roast me even harder.
That's exactly because that's
makes
a good
it fun.
definition. That's a good definition. When you're a friend, you can easily roast them. Because an acquaintance, you're like, oh, can I say this?
Would it be triggered?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But with the friend, just go all
No,
out.
it's-
Yeah.
Man,
Okay,
this
go.
just happened the other night. Oh man, I can't even remember the instant, but this literally just happened.
Brain freeze.
I mean, I mean, obviously there's names involved and stuff, but somebody had just roasted Alex, and I could have
Like
gone.
always.
I could have, like always. Everybody's always getting roasted. Don't act like you're the only one that gets like the heat put on you. All right, first of all. We're taking this too seriously.
Are you triggered?
We're taking this too
man.
seriously. We're taking this too seriously. You were getting roasted the other night, and I could have jumped in, but instead I said, "Dude, chill," and I told the dude to chill.
No, honestly, I wish you would have.
When was this?
Wait, what happened? When was this?
Man,
No,
this was
no,
just the other night.
no.
It was chapter. Somebody. No. It was Sunday lunch. I don't remember. It was
So
Sunday.
Yeah,
I wasn't there. Wait,
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
No,
Why wasn't I there?
No, honestly, like, I don't remember.
'Cause he ran off with your sister.
I don't remember. I don't remember this instance though.
Yeah, well, I don't know what
Like-
this is.
I know you don't remember it, but trust me, you would have remembered it if I had roasted you. But when I don't, those aren't the instances that are remembered. Hey, all I'm saying, we're good
Wait,
though.
so what are you saying?
How did we get on this topic, man?
Hey,
This wasn't
alright,
even
what
a
else?
freaking
What else?
topic.
So you want your friends to invite you. You would expect them to invite you.
Yeah, I would expect them to have my
And
back.
have your
Okay.
back. What else? I'm sure
I would expect them to listen to me, and I would expect them to respect me. Man, this is going off the rails quick. I'm sorry for anybody listening. This is just.
Sorry, Allison.
Hey, let's not call out our viewers, all right?
Hey. Oh my God. Okay. So that's all you have, brother?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would just.
Okay. Alex, what do you expect? Because we need to give him a minute.
Yeah, a friend, someone who doesn't roast me.
Okay.
I'm playing.
All right, come on, man. You gotta be.
We know then you have no friends.
Hey, show me a person that has people that not roast them. I'll show you a person that's dying.
Okay.
Hey, we go to FBC. We go to this little university ministry called Paradigm. We have our youth pastor, or university pastor, I guess, Nathan, that he says a line like that. Go check him out, FBC Paradigm on Facebook. You can check out the live streams.
Yeah, you might.
You can see what Will is referencing.
Yeah. Don't be scared away. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
No. No, but what was the question? Who I want as a friend? Like,
what are your expectations of your friends?
If I'm going through an extremely hard time and I'm telling them my bad experience or whatever I'm going through, that they have my back. Just like what Chad was saying, someone who like invites you to places, to get food, hang out, whatever. Right. Someone who respects me.
Hey, I'm Alex's friend. I had to jump in. I gotta jump in on this one. He's talking about he expects his friends to have his back. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm Alex's friend. Not to brag or anything. Trust me, I'm lucky to be in this place. But I had his back. He went to a couple of days ago. He went to what was it, locker room haircuts?
Oh my gosh!
And the barber there messed him up. So as his friend, I had to jump in and handle business, which we did. So that's just one of the examples that I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then one instance is my uncle. He needed help because he owns a venue. That they have a wedding place that they hold weddings at, and my uncle asked me if me and one of my good friends or someone I know would help him out and varnish some wood. Varnishing wood is like painting a chemical.
You don't need.
And it makes the wood shiny.
Clear coat. The clear coat.
Yeah,
put the clear coat on.
Whatever, and I knew that I could rely on Will, and so I hit Will up.
He did, man. I didn't hit him up. He hit me up. That was great.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, let's get back to that.
All right, let's move straight to relationships, man. I mean romantic ones.
Nothing.
Let's talk about courtship.
Lovers.
Yeah, like courtship, and talk about how like. Everybody's scratching everybody back at church.
No, not gonna lie, I'm a rookie at this. I know you
Are you?
I know you have experiences or experiments, so why don't you start it off?
Start what off?
Man, the one podcast we don't have Garen here.
Hey, the most experienced man I know. Is this going on? We're gonna bleep this one. All right. So. Okay, so we know where we stand as what we expect of our friends. So now let's move on. Now we're getting deeper now. You know what I'm saying? So now we're talking like romantic type relationships. Dating, courtships, and none of us are married here, so we can't even talk about that. we don't know how that's like.
Shout out to our boy Troy.
Yeah. Oh man, we should have FaceTime and have him chime in.
That would have been awesome, man. That would have been awesome. Discord.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do y'all think of? Have y'all ever been in romantic relationships? First off, let's start off with that.
Mm-mm.
Alex, you've never been in a romantic relationship.
Mm-mm.
Chad,
Zero.
you gonna say something? Have you been in a romantic relationship?
No, not one. No, not a serious one at all.
Not one that you remembered?
Really? Why'd you laugh so hard?
He's trying to trigger you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not triggered. Yeah.
So hold on, Thomas gotta be honest with us on this one, because those tennis players get all the girls.
They do.
And the valedictorian of his high school.
Right.
Wait, you were valedictorian?
Yes, sir.
Who knew this?
He was.
Yeah, you're joking, bro.
It makes so much sense.
Why? You didn't know that?
No, I didn't remember that. Yeah.
All right. So Thomas, have you been in a romantic relationship ever in your life? Okay.
He was all mad you didn't ask him, and that
was his
answer.
I wasn't mad. I was just like, what? Why wasn't I asked?
All right. So. Okay. So.
Will's like, why did I ask this question?
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
What about you, Will?
It's just like my Facebook status, complicated. That's funny. Yeah, so, we have a lot of close friends. that are in relationships, which is great for them, right? We're happy for them. But I mean, I don't know. You guys have not been in a romantic relationship, so like we can't even, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, from the outside looking in, though, we know, what we like romantic relationships should be like, I guess. You know,
Like we know what we want in a
what
partner.
we want in a romantic, like what would you want in a romantic relationship? What are the qualities you're looking for? This is Alex, everybody. Ladies out there now. If you're looking for Alex, he's about to chime in, so pay attention.
First of all, she has to believe in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior.
Hallelujah.
That's a big one.
Amen.
Second of all, she has to treat everyone with respect.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. What else?
Third of all, I don't know. She
has to be. I'm gonna let you say it.
She just has to be like a fun and genuine person who's like fun to be around with, like.
So fun, like doesn't doesn't
like someone
doesn't get lit.
No.
doesn't mind getting lit.
No.
Doesn't mind getting turned.
No, someone who like wants to go on like an adventure together, like. I don't want like.
Are you serious?
I don't want like an.
Hey, can we bleep that?
Hey, come on, this is him being real though. Don't hate on him. This is him. Just
No.
This is off the top. This is off the top.
No, I don't want someone. I don't want like an introvert who like wants to be like inside like all day. I want like someone who, like, hey, do you want to ride a bicycle down the neighborhood and like
just talk and chill.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Do you want to go backroading?
Do you want to go
steal a sign? Oh man.
That was a twin moment right there. That was a twin moment. So that's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies, you heard that. So shoot your shot, ladies. It's 2018. You heard it from Alex. He's waiting. He's ready. All right.
I'm single, ready to mingle.
Yes, sir. All right, Chatty.
I'll let Thomas go on this one.
You want to let Thomas go?
Yeah, I'll let Thomas go.
All right, Thomas. You got to have those tennis curves?
It would be preferable. I'm just playing. No, see, okay, but first, I think there's kind of a preconceived notion that you should be dating in college, which, yeah, obviously you should be.
You should.
You should be, yeah. But, like, other people, like, don't get me wrong, these guys are all cool right here, and if their priority was a girl, they could get one. I just want to say that. Like, it may not be a good one, but you can get one. Let's just say that. Like, if you actually, so it all just depends on when you want to start dating, and I mean, yeah, this is the prime time to do it, but
it is, man.
So, like, for me, I want to get done with school first.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah. So it's not really that priority, but am I answering this?
I don't know what question you're answering.
Well, I was just saying, like in general.
No, like what do you want in like a fellow partner? I guess.
I mean, yeah.
Or in a relationship, what do you want? What do you expect? You know what I'm saying?
I want an adventure. That was a good question. I mean, obviously the same things as Alex. Yeah.
Same thing as Alex?
Except the adventure part. I don't know about that. No, but like he has to be a Christian.
He?
Oh my God! I'm gonna believe that.
Oh my God! Hey, run it back! I clearly said it. Oh my God!
Hey, this is what we're laughing at right now.
It's okay, Alex. It's just because you're trying to get at every little thing of me. It's okay.
Hey, no, it's okay though. Is there something you tell us? It's okay.
Guys, May 5th. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, jeez. I was trying to reference that movie, but.
Oh my God.
Love, Simon? That movie?
Was it that one? The one that we saw in the.
Yeah, the trailer for it? Yeah.
For it? Yeah.
Okay, so he has to have what?
Oh my gosh, I said she.
Okay, she. So what does she have to?
She has to, obviously be a Christian. You need to have the person with similar values. Obviously, else it's not gonna work. I don't know. Just pretty cool to talk to. I don't know. Like,
Pretty cool to talk.
You don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's a good one.
See, okay, I'm sorry. Can I cut you off here real quick?
Yeah, cut me off.
So a big problem. So a big part of why there's a lot of breakups and a lot of misunderstandings is because people don't know what they want going into it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you knowing what you want, like Alex there, he gave us like a 10. You know what I mean? 10 things. When you know what you want, it's easier to, you know what I'm saying? Like you can work it out, stuff like that, because you know what you want. If you're going into it, you don't even know what's going on. You don't even know what you want.
It's you to get along with someone who like shares the same hobbies as you than someone who doesn't. So let's say
you know that firsthand too.
Yeah, I do. Let's say I don't know. My hobby is playing basketball, but
it is.
But hypothetical.
Oh, okay.
But,
let's clear that. Let's clear that.
Yeah, but she likes, I don't know, staying in and like reading books. I don't know.
That's not too adventurous for you?
Yeah, just like two completely different things.
Right. I see what you're saying. I'm sorry to cut you off there, Thomas.
No, you're good.
You keep going.
No, but also there is going to be some differences, but.
Man, you just sound like you could start a dating thing right now.
Yeah.
Like a dating coach thing, you know what I'm saying?
Guys, girls, hit me up.
What's the website?
Allstate.
Allstate.
Allstate.com.
Alex Allstate. I know you have a bucket list.
No.
Come on. If you don't give us at least 5, like, come on now. You gotta give us at least 5.
I mean, I don't really want to discuss this on the internet, to be honest. I'm not trying to talk about my expectations.
Why?
To be real.
You gonna start a podcast channel and you're not gonna put your life out there?
I'm willing to put a lot of my life out there. I don't really
But
want
not
to
a
talk
list
about this.
of what you want.
Yeah.
He wants a Beanie Baby.
Oh my god.
Do we gotta cut that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do not need to cut.
That's not that hard to figure out.
No, it is.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing to figure out.
It's all in your head.
We're cutting that.
Okay, if we're cutting everything, Dr. Fish, not gonna figure that out. So let's throw him.
Hey, I'll be a Dr. Fish. I'll be whatever I have to.
Dr. Fish will be figured out, and you'll be barked at.
Barked at? No, but
Gosh.
yeah. So what's next?
So you're not gonna tell us your list. Okay.
I don't have a list. There is no list.
Okay, so I have a list. You know what I mean? There's rules to everything in this
All right,
world.
so let's hear it.
So here's my list. You know what I mean? Hey, if you're out there, baby, I'm gonna find you. Okay, it's all good. This is really big for me. I'm a fitness guru type. You know, I go hard in the paint, in the gym, everything. So. Looks like
With that weak jump shot.
No, I'm just talking about physique wise. You know what I mean? I take care of my body. You know what I'm saying?
So you want someone who like works out then?
Well, I mean, not necessarily work out, but like.
He wants somebody that looks good. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
This is like
everybody.
This is like some of the differences I was talking about like earlier. Like let's say Will, who works out, like he's not going to date someone who's like obese and like their lifestyles have to like match up, and if they don't, it's just not going to work out.
I mean, yeah, that's a little obvious, but yeah, you're right.
Right, but yeah, so I take care of my body. I'm handsome, all that. So.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just
he
saying.
needs a girl who can handle this ego, man.
Yeah, baby, you're gonna have to handle all this. So you gotta look good. You know what I mean? It can't be that hard to. That's not too much to ask for. Also, you gotta be smart. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like sitting down. Man, I'm not even gonna go there. You gotta have some sense in you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart. You gotta look good.
What do you mean by smart though? What you're saying by smart, I kind of get what you're saying.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
you kind of mean You have to be able
I'm
to.
not talking about like 1 + 1 smart.
Yeah, you're talking about like conversation.
Like conversation.
Social smart.
You're conscious. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You're conscious. You're aware. You know what I mean? So that's big for me. So looks, brains, and also you gotta be what's the word? You gotta be ambitious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be ambitious, man. It's 2018. We got dudes on technology, man.
Someone who wants to go on an adventure with you.
No, I mean I don't really like going out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not a really adventurous person. You know what I mean? I'm not out there hiking on rocks and going to Polidoro and like I don't do all that. You know what I mean? I'm a pretty laid back dude. But you just you gotta be ambitious. So you gotta have your goals and you gotta. It goes back to the brains. You know what I mean? You gotta have your goals. You gotta have your steps to get there, stuff like that. I find that pretty attractive. What else? So as far as relationships go, like as far as being in a relationship with these people, respect. You know what I mean? I feel like that's big for me. What else? Yeah, I would say that's a lot of it.
That's all fine and good, but I feel like that's pretty general too. You know?
Is
I'm
it?
sure if you ask Chad the same thing, if he would probably agree.
No, he'll probably agree, but here's my thing.
I just don't know what you mean by
By what?
like a specific expectations or whatever. I don't know, because those seem like pretty like everyone.
It's like kind of broad.
It's broad, but like
I understand that it's good to have those things, but I think everyone should be looking for them, and sometimes they don't.
But a lot of
reach
people
towards them.
But a lot of people don't though. That's why we have like 50% divorce percentage. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no leeway with these things with me.
It's actually not 50%. It's lower than that.
I mean, like whatever it is, but
is it really?
Mm-hmm.
There's no leeway with it. You know what I mean? If you don't have it, we just move on to the next one. That's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Chad, what do you have to say, man? What do you have to say?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I like to hear what y'all are saying, what y'all expect, man. Hopefully no girls are getting offended by what y'all are saying. We mean no offense by it.
Have you said anything offensive?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah.
Yeah, so we're good. You don't have to do all that.
I don't know. I was just trying to say something.
Yeah, Chad's a people pleaser. He just wants to please everybody.
He wants to please everybody?
That's really not good to do, to be honest. I mean, you really shouldn't be a people pleaser.
So
you should really just be a friend pleaser. I guess we're going to get on this topic.
You going to bring it back?
Bring it back to what? No, I'm not trying to bring anything back.
All right. So I'm really curious about this. What do you guys think of? So okay, we've moved from friendship or whatever, what we expect of our friends. We've moved on to relationship, like what we expect of our partners or what we expect of our relationships. So now it doesn't always work out, right? But what do you guys think of people like diving into relationships too early, or like committing into relationships too early? You know what I'm saying?
It's annoying, man.
What do you guys think of that? Especially when your friend is doing this, like your close friend that you're actually worried about. You know what I mean? Because if it's some stranger, I mean, it's whatever happens to him. But if this is your close friend and they're diving into relationships, what's your take on it?
It's annoying, man. It's just so easy to see, and it's just like, how did they not see it? But they're caught up in it, and love is blind. To see that it's not going to work out. To see that they're going way too quick in just like this short amount of time, and you can see the end already, like in the future. And of course, it always comes.
End of the tunnel.
Yeah, you can see the light. Although it's not light, it's heartbreak, and then
see darkness.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's on to the next one.
Yeah, Alex, what do you think? If your friend was like diving into a relationship,
that's like bad for them.
I mean, just in general, just diving into it. I mean, you don't really know. Like you can dive into a relationship.
Going into a relationship fast. Oh my gosh.
All right, we're back at it. Sorry, we took a little break there. Didn't mean to cut off in the middle of the conversation. Where were we?
Yeah, Alex. So
Alex was.
So what do you think of
What do you think about people moving too fast in a fairly new relationship?
It like changes people. Like the way I see it is people who are moving too quickly in a relationship. Like I'm not talking about like all relationships that does this, but I know like some people like they like change who they are in order for the person to like them. You know, this is just coming from like my experience.
What experience? What experience?
I've been around.
You've been around the block.
Yeah, I've been playing the field.
Okay.
No, but what I'm getting this is you shouldn't like change who you are in order for another person to like you. Like they should like you regardless.
Right. Regardless.
Wow. Just quote. Just put that in a quote, man. That's words to live by.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, and often when they do that is because they want it to work out.
Yeah.
Like they're hoping it will work out,
Mm-hmm.
so they'll change themselves just to make it work out, and then in the long run, it never does.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Thomas, what do you think, brother?
I don't know.
If Alex right now he just dove into a relationship right now, what do you tell him?
What do I tell him?
What do you tell him?
Well, first, let's back. First, I would think whenever that situation happens, I would think what are the motivations of these two people? You know, because jumping right in and accelerating, are they trying to get married or what are the terms of their relationship? Why are they jumping in so fast?
What's the motive?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, come on now. I mean, for the most part, at least for the first few. Okay, so as a Christian, right? You know, the motive will be, oh, she's gonna pray for me, and you know, she Why did you make that face, dude? You just caught me off guard. Like she's gonna hold me accountable, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like as from a Christian standpoint, your motive will be like, oh, she's really on her grind as far as like her Christian path, so that will help me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would be a motive.
Mm-hmm.
But like now, if we're talking like 98%, no, okay, hold on. If we're talking like 8% of the world, you know what I mean? It's more like, you know, hey, she looks good. You know what I'm saying? So I need to make this work so we can get to it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I would think, why are you going into this so fast? Yeah.
In general, they go into it so fast so they can get to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all there is to it.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. Like how I would react to that is, well.
Okay, so let's put two scenarios. So if Alex is your friend, and let's say Alex is a Christian, right? Right? You're a Christian?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so Alex is saved. Thank God, right? If Alex dove into a relationship right now, and he's a Christian, so like, what do you tell him?
It depends on the girl. Is she a Christian or is
okay?
she
Let's say you dive into a relationship and she's not a Christian, and you're a Christian.
You cut her. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I would see how what he thinks about it, and if I know it's not gonna end so well, I'll tell him that, and if he still does it, he'll find out on his own as well.
So if that happened, you would have to make sure. I mean, you'd have to ask him. So is that part of y'all's conversations?
Okay, that too.
I mean, is her getting saved part of the conversation? Because if it's not, then it needs to be broken off.
And is she someone you could see marrying?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
like that plays the whole role in.
That's honestly why you date.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like,
that's why we date.
That's why Christians date.
Yeah.
So okay, and also we gotta be careful with that, right? Because like most of the times, so we're friends, but like once a girl's involved and I'm trying to save you and I'm telling you like, hey, I don't know about this one, it could come off as oh, maybe he's jealous. You know what I mean? So it could come off as that, and it could come off as hate at the same time.
Yeah.
But like really, it's just coming out of love. Like I'm just looking out for you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but most of the times it never comes out as, oh, he's looking out for me. It's always like,
Yeah, most of the time people think he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just trying to
jealous. He's trying to break us up.
Exactly, yeah.
It never comes out as, I've never seen somebody like, you tell a friend that and they're like, man, he's looking out for me. Like, it's never that way.
That's why it sucks, man. And sometimes even afterwards, after the dust has settled, they don't even see it that way. You know?
Yeah.
So that's what sucks. But true friends, that's what they do. They say it no matter what. Yo, I'm not throwing shade at anyone. This is no shade thrown. If you're listening to this, I'm not talking about you. I just want you to know that. This is just...
Could that be... Okay, so here's my theory, right? If I'm your friend, and if you're my friend, Chad, and you get into a relationship quick, and I'm trying to save you, like, hey, I don't know about this one. And if you take it as, oh, he could be jealous, he's not trying to help me out, maybe we're not really that much of friends in the first place.
Yeah.
Don't y'all think so?
I don't know about that.
Because if you know, we're really true friends and I really care about you, if I bring that news to you, if you're thinking of it as he could be jealous, he's just jealous of me, maybe we're never that deep.
Yeah, but you gotta think, but in that moment, people aren't thinking that. They're thinking...
That's not what they're thinking.
Yeah, they're thinking, man, I freaking love this girl. And they're thinking, why are you, like, trying to do this to me? You know, they're thinking you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even the good friends, you know, they can get tainted from the sweet
angels.
Sweet angels.
Do we gotta beat that?
No, we're keeping that.
No, we might cut that. I don't know. We'll see.
What?
But look, man, this has been great talks. Good talks, man. I like what we've been talking about. I watched Daredevil 2. I watched Daredevil season 2, and if y'all haven't seen it, it's great. It has a Punisher in it. It has Elektra. It's really cool if you're a fan of Marvel Comics. No, I'm not gonna spoil it. But a girl there, it's like the main girl. It's been a while since I watched it. I watched it when it was first released, which was like 2016.
Wow.
But this line always stuck with me. The main girl there, she's like an investigative journalist. And she's like mad at Daredevil and at Daredevil's best friend. She's like mad at everybody. And, you know, they're really good friends. And she's sitting down with the Punisher. And the Punisher, who has really no friends left. You know, if you know the story of the Punisher, his whole family was killed by some soldiers. And so she's kind of like venting to him, telling him like, oh man, with these guys, they did me wrong, you know, they're being straight jerks to me, I hate them, you know, I'm never going to talk to them again. And the Punisher is like, no, like this feeling that you're feeling right now, this hate towards them, like keep that feeling and love that feeling, because it's way better than having no feelings toward them. You know, having that hate towards them is way better than not being able to feel anything towards them at all.
So as far as friends is concerned.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying, like,
you know, whether it's love towards them, whether it's hate, you know, we should be thankful, man, that we even had them, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, go check out Daredevil season 2. It was so good, man. Netflix is killing on television.
Shout out to Netflix.
Shout out to Netflix.
Hey, there's no free advertisement here. We're not getting paid for this, you know.
Yeah, no, Netflix,
but
hit us up for that.
If you do want to sponsor us, we'll be down.
There it is.
They will definitely want to sponsor us.
Yeah, after all the cuts and the bleeps. All right, man. That has been the OddCast podcast, episode 2. We're glad you stayed around to listen to the whole thing. If you didn't and you just skipped to the end, thanks for just even clicking on this, man. Let us know what y'all think about relationships, friends, romantic, family, all that down in the comments, man. We're very interested. Don't forget to hit subscribe, you know. And thank you for listening. We'll be coming out with one of these soon.
Peace.